Hello guys, and welcome to episode number 42 of Minnows to Kings, back here in San Marino with SS Cosmos, where today we've got a double header against the Swiss team Basel in the Champions League Champions Path second qualifying round. It's going to be a very tough game, especially when you consider that we do have an injury to two of our better players. Manusco Catronella is actually out with an injury, anywhere between 10 days and 3 weeks. We have also lost to injury probably our best player, Cooper Mazes. He's currently out for another 4 days, so he will be available for the second leg, but he is without a doubt our best player. We did manage to register one of our newer players. We've got El Hamiri, who's going to come in and make his debut today, and that was facilitated by the sale of Flavio Capella to Bra for 1k, which is a little bit of a profit. Other than that, the team is pretty much the same. Because we could only register Al Hamiri though, two of the new players, Kari and Mbima, you can see the morale disappointing with being left out of the European registration. You can see there, Kari unhappy. They've been left out of the registration because I couldn't register them, unfortunately. Going to be a very tough game, this. The draw for the next round has also been made. If we just have a look at the third qualifying round, if we somehow manage to overcome Basel, it would be Slavia Prague in the next round. And it just shows you just how far we've come, the type of teams that we're coming up against with Basel, Slavia Prague, Malmo, Salzburg in there. We've got Maccabi Tel Aviv, Slovan Bratislava, Rosenborg in there, Midtjylland, Copenhagen. There's a lot of big Ludogorets. There's a lot of big teams in these qualifying stages. We have got equal first clean sheets though, which is great. And yellow cards not so great. In terms of today's game though, we are at home for the first leg. It's going to be a very familiar lineup to you by now. Reynaldo, Fontana, Hedegaard as the central back three. We've then got Ravelli, Zafi and Adamoli. Orselli comes into today's game in replace of Mazes, who hasn't quite recovered from his injury yet. We've then got Diarra, Rossi, Di Cristofaro, and then El Hamiri making his debut for us. The young, I say young, 24-year-old Frenchman who looks very good as an advanced forward for us. So that's going to be the team that we do go with. Obviously lacking in match fitness still, as always at this stage of the season. A couple of players who have not really played for us either, in Orselli and El Hamiri. It's going to be very tough. We just have to start well, which we haven't done so far this season or last season in Europe. But we can't complain. We've never been this far before. It's new to us. The stadium is bouncing again. It's going to be 5,500 capacity again. Just incidentally on that, the last game against Astana at home was our highest attendance, highest gate receipts. We're in about £90,000 in gate receipts, which is fantastic. But let's not concede another early goal. We've got Eddie Nketiah travelling with the ball. He's been allowed to go a long way. Does get it in, and we have conceded an early goal. Mamadou Kayli Sene, or Sene, however you say it, puts Basel ahead inside of 8 minutes, and we just can't afford to do that. Maybe it's the system I'm playing. Maybe I need to be a little bit more defensive against these bigger teams, especially if we're just going to give the ball back to them straight away like that. It's not going to be a comfortable game. It's not going to be easy viewing. We're going to be on the end of a thumping here, if we're entirely honest. The quality of Basel, as Lopez gets the ball into the box again, and it's Sane at the back post again, and Eddie Nketiah is there for the rebound. And it's 2-0 inside the first 10 minutes. It's so disappointing. We just start so slowly in these European games. It's absolutely unreal how slowly we start. Let's not concede another one so early on. Please God, we've just booted it long again. And they're coming on the attack again with Sene. And now it's Pelmard. Sene again inside the area. Ronaldo makes the save. But they're still pushing us here with Stropolo. Now Marchand, Lopez gets the ball into the box. Sene's there again. Reynolds with the save, but Jones with the follow-up. Isaiah Jones. And I can't believe what I'm watching. It's 3-0 inside of 15 minutes. We were fantastic against Astana. Yes, we went 3-0 down in that one as well, but we came back. No, let's not. No, not another one, please. I might have to change it. I think I'm going to have to change it, aren't I? Because we're going to give the ball away here. And we have. It's Lopez, Stropolo. No, it's Eddie Nketiah with the through ball to Sene again. He's in, and it's 4-0. It's 4-0. This is absolutely appalling. Oh my word. Oh my word. No, let's go. Let's go to this. Let's put these onto support. So disappointing. 4-0 down after 16 minutes. We've worked so hard to get this far, and now we just haven't woken up. I'm gonna shout at them. I'm not very happy with this at all. What a debut for El Hamiri. He's come in and we're 4-0 down. We haven't been out of our half yet. Well, at least the tactical change seems to have worked a little bit. You know, we haven't conceded again. This is so disappointing. Adamoli's on a 6.0 rating, which is shocking. And Jones really should have made it 5 there to Basel. Adamoli or Selly, Adamoli's on a 5.9. He's coming off at half time. We're going to put Tanazzi on. This has just been doing. You were terrible. Doing well. What's the assist? This assistant, honestly, he's on something. He really is on something. Who was it? Odegaard. He preferred Rossi to Odegaard. Yeah, and he says that they're doing well. They're 4-0 down. They were 4-0 down after 16 minutes. How's that doing well? I'm stunned. I'm stunned by just how bad we're playing. Let's just not concede another one. Let's just keep it to 4. Let's keep it semi-respectable. Let's keep it semi-respectable. And Nketiah goes out wide to Jones. Jones is going to get the ball in, and it's Sene there again for his. Was that his 3rd goal of the game? It was his 3rd goal of the game. And we're 5-0 down at home. 5,500 fans inside the stadium. Well, 5,049 of them are not going to be very happy at all. 39 of them even. 5,039. This has been appalling. At least we've been better since we changed it. Kevin Rossi, shocking, mate. El Hamiri on your debut, shocking. Get off. Wow. And this is partly because we can't register any of our new players because we came in at the preliminary rounds and we had to register our squad before then. Next season, providing we do win the league, which we should, Reynolds makes a save. Providing we actually win the league, which we should comfortably, we will skip the preliminaries. So hopefully we can actually, because of when the transfer window opens, we can get our players registered. Because at the minute the registration window is before the transfer window opens. Is this a rare attack for Cosmos? It's Diarra. He needs a pass. He finds Orselli, Vanucci, now Di Cristofaro, and we've actually had a highlight where it's us having a shot. It's only took 84 minutes. We have actually had 6 shots, which has not been too bad, to be fair. But we've conceded 5. And we've still got to go to Switzerland. You weren't good. Did yourselves proud, mate. What are you on? That's so disappointing. TNS got 5 past them as well. Salzburg put 6 past Karabag. So we're not the only ones doing poorly in this season. It just shows, like I said before the game, just how good some of the teams are at this stage of the competition. It was humiliation. El Hamiri makes debut. It was a shocking debut. Reynaldo reveals Talentire Fury. Well, yeah, because we were shocking. We are going to do the second leg though in Switzerland. We're going to get thumped again. We've got Cooper Mazes back for that game, which is something. But yeah, we'll come back for the second game. Right, guys, welcome back then. Let's get into the second leg against Basel with our 5-0 deficit. We have made a couple of changes to the squad for today. You can see that we've gone to that diamond formation that we played much better with against Basel in the first leg. Once we changed it, we also welcome Cooper Mazes back into the squad. The morale was a little bit low. It's partly after that defeat, and they're also agreeing with Yanis Carey. They don't like the way I treated him really, but I was honest. I said, look, the registration rules, I couldn't fit you in. The other player who came to me with the same issue, I believe, was Umbina. I said exactly the same to him, and he sort of understood it. So it comes down to a character thing really there. We are going to stick with El Hamiri up front after his 5.8 on his debut. That's absolutely shocking. We're also going to bring Caradonna and Feltrin into the defence. I do like Fontana, but I have actually noticed, if we have a look at his reports, he's very inconsistent. He's got quite a bright red inconsistency there, which is not ideal. Yeah. Can we overturn a 5-0 deficit away from home in the Champions League? You're about to find out. You're about to find out. Oh my word! I can't. Look at the stadium. Just look at the golfing quality between us. Let's see what we can do anyway. If we get a couple of goals, I'll be happy. That's about all we can really hope for, is a couple of goals. But I can see it being more of the same, to be fair. I mean, this time a week ago we were 2-0 down. Maybe 3-0 down by now. So, that's an improvement. I think this system works better in these bigger matches. It might be something I look to in the future. I might even look to change the system entirely throughout the season. I think our system works in San Marino so well because we're such a dominant team, and probably anything would work, to be fair. We've got much better players. Anyway, El Hamiri is using a bit of that pace he's got. He does try to get the ball in, but it's cut out, and now it's Sene, the man who caused us so many problems in the first leg. And we nearly pinched it, but we've put pressure on them, and Feltrin picks the ball up. It's now Diarra, Rossi, Kev. I've got no idea what Kevin Rossi was doing there. Basel are going to score here though. They're going to get the ball into the box. They're going to be unmarked. Oh, he's actually hit the crossbar and it's gone over. I don't know who Kevin Rossi was passing to. Kevin Rossi, obviously one of the players we have brought a replacement in for. He's a bit of a cult hero in these parts. But as I said, in the last, when we did the transfer special, I think it was the last episode, the episode before, there's a bit of a change in the guard going on here at Cosmos with our huge reputation boost up the rankings in Europe. We can now attract much better players. Defensively, we're just a little bit shaky still. I could really do with another centre half, possibly even two Hedegaards, and he's good, but he's not European quality. And Eddie Nketiah is through, and he does now give Basel the lead in the 29th minute. We held on for quite a while there. That was. I'm pleased with that. I'm pleased with how long we've held on there. But just look at the space that Stropolo's got. Nobody's closing him down, and it's an easy through ball to Eddie Nketiah. He just lobs it over the goalkeeper. Encouraging though, we're playing better than we did last time around. I suppose one constellation is that we're not actually the worst team in this stage of the competition. Karabag are losing to Salzburg 2-0. We nearly scored. Kevin Rossi there. Karabag are 2-0 down. I believe there was 6-0 down from the first leg, which actually puts them 8 down on aggregate. We're only 6 down on aggregate. That just shows that Kevin Rossi really should have scored there. Just look at that jump in XG for that one chance that we've had. They are doing well this time. I'm going to tell them to keep going. They're doing much better than they did in the last game. Reynaudo's having a good game. They've had 7 shots on target. Obviously, they've only scored 1. Reynaudo is, again, another player who's been replaced. We have brought in a replacement for Reynaudo. But I think the back line, once we get the new players into the squad, is probably the weakest area on the pitch for us. But here's our star man. It's Cooper Mazes. Cooper Mazes, with a decent effort, forced a save from the keeper, and we do actually have a corner. It's going to be Kevin Rossi to take the corner. He's going to try and pick out Hedegaard, but it's easily headed away there by Salmanage. Rossi does pick up the ball again. Now it's Diarra filtering, and that's the end of the highlight. Excellent. Straight into another one though. Is this going to be us or them? Are we going to put pressure on them, pinch the ball back, or are they just too good to play the way out of trouble with Berger, who comes back to the goalkeeper, who is Gebhardt, who clears it long, but it's straight to Cardona. It could actually be another Cosmos attack. We've now got Zafi, Mazes, Cardona. Ball's a little bit behind him from Mazes there, a little bit of a poor pass. Cardona takes it around his man though, and he knocks it up the line towards Mazes. Mazes gets into the box, and Di Cristofaro has to score. Come on, I just want 1-2 goals out of this tie, so it's not a complete and utter whitewash. I think this does drop us down into the Europa League, I want to say. It drops us into the qualifying for that, which obviously, if we wanted to continue our European campaign, we would need to win, because I think a lose in that first qualifying round of the Europa League does actually, if we lose that, does actually drop us out of Europe for this season, which means we'd miss out on the Conference League as well, which would be disappointing in terms of the coefficients more than anything, and being able to attract even better players for next season. 70th minute though, they've cleared the ball long, and it's straight to Sene, and Sene gets his 4th goal against us in the 2 games he's played, and it's now 7-0 to Basel on aggregate. It's too easy. It's just Route 1 stuff. Here's Sene. Look, you can see he makes his run. Who's this who should have gone with him? I believe it's going to be Cardona. I can't get to him. It is Cardona. Sene just completely left Cardona for dead there. I'm not even going to bother changing the team. There's no point. There's no point. I think that just sort of shows how frail we are in defence. Particularly the wing backs. They're great for us going forward, especially in San Marino. But in terms of European performance, they're just not up to scratch. Basel are just taking the mickey out of us now. It's a training session for them. It's another great ball down the line. Kasami's going to get there first. Kasami pulls it back to Nketiah. It's a great block there by Nicholas Hedegaard, I believe. And oh, El Hamiri's through. Can he get his first goal for the club? He's put it straight at the keeper. But that was encouraging. He read the flick on from Di Cristofaro there. Encouraging signs, and we've had 3 shots on target again. We just haven't scored them. Into the only minute of stoppage time now. Let's just not concede another one. Let's just keep it at 7. Cardona, El Hamiri progressing down the right hand side. He does get the ball into the box. Di Cristofaro there, but it's blocked, and it's gone behind for a Cosmos corner. It's going to be swung in by Adamoli. If we're going to look for Hedegaard again, I believe, and I thought we'd scored. And that is full time, unfortunately. That's fortunately, should I say. 7-0 on aggregate. 7-0 on aggregate. One thing that we are going to do now, though, is we're going to make... Oh, that didn't work. We're going to make a little note of these teams who we play in Europe and the ones that we struggle against. And when we've got time in the pre-season, for the following season, we're going to have a little friendly against them, and we're going to use that as a barometer, shall we say, as to how much the squad improves season by season. We are defeated in the Champions League. That's us out of the Champions League now. Another 85k in the bank though, and we've got Midtjylland. We have got FC Midtjylland in the Europa League. Is it 2 legs? I want to say it's 2 legs. Yes, it's 2 legs. What are we in? We're in the Champions Path. So if we have a quick look at the rules for the Champions Path, winners qualify for the playoff, losers get nothing. It's in the playoff where the losers qualify for the Conference League. So if we want to continue in Europe this season, we have to beat Midtjylland, which that's not going to be easy. If you look at the, I don't know why I do that, we can't see them. He's got a very funny shaped head. Yeah, Midtjylland, that's going to be a struggle. I think that could be the end of our European adventure for the season. I did want to show you guys the new kit though. I said this a couple of episodes ago. We've got Italian Airways now as a sponsor, and just look how well that sponsor, it suits the shirt so well, it suits the away shirt so well. I'm very, very pleased with them. I think they're fantastic. That's going to be today's episode though. We are going to have the Midtjylland. I need to the board keep arranging these friendlies for me. I don't want them. There's another one. Cancel that one. Yeah, it's going to be Midtjylland. Hopefully I can register another 1 or 2 of the new players. I think that's the highest we've played in front of, that 22,500 there. It's going to be Midtjylland though, and that's more than likely going to be the end of our European campaign this season, is Midtjylland, which is a little bit disappointing considering we actually made a group stage last season. But on that note, that is the end of the episode. Disappointing to lose to Basel in the manner we did. Didn't expect to beat them really. We didn't really expect to beat Astana in the round before, but we somehow managed to pull that one out of the bag. But yeah, as always guys, if you have liked what you've seen, please let me know. Please leave a like, please subscribe so you can stay up to date with any future content. Comments also, feedback, anything. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. So I'll catch you all later.